Coming up on Signal by Sony, it's all about cloud computing, a device that lets you stream HD video captured with your Sony camera anywhere on the internet.
Plus, so many smart TV choices, so hard to narrow them down. I'm going to help you pick the right one for your needs. Signal by Sony starts right now. Hey guys, I'm Anthony.
And I'm Melody. So as you just saw, we've got some good stuff lined up for this episode. Plus, a little later in the show, we're going to give you a sneak peek at one of Sony's new TV commercials.
Oh.
But first, we're going to start with a big buzz phrase, cloud computing. I'm sure you've heard of it, but do you know what it is? Do you?
Yeah, of course I do. Cloud computing is when your data doesn't reside on your local computer, but you can use it just like it was on your local computer.
Exactly.
It basically gives you a nice, easy way to share files or even stream video throughout your home network and also privately over the internet with the people of your choosing, because not everybody wants to post things to YouTube or Facebook.
Well, the good news is that you can do all of this with a device called the Pogoplug Video. Some of you might already be familiar with Pogoplug products. They've been around for a while. I'm actually an early adopter. I have the very first Pogoplug brick.
Nice.
With one port on it.
Yeah, I just got a new one last week and I've been using it at home, and it's kind of cool. It solves this problem you had no idea that you had.
Yeah.
It just makes everything so much easier. And Sony liked the Pogoplug too, so they partnered with them to make the Pogoplug Video. It's the newest device and it's been optimized to work with Sony's AVC HD camera products, so Handycam camcorders or some CyberShot cameras. So now you can make your high quality video instantly streamable without having to convert it or upload it. Recently I visited the Pogoplug offices in San Francisco, California to find out what makes Pogoplug Video different from other Pogoplug devices and get a little demo of how it works with Sony camcorders. Hey guys, I'm in the Pogoplug headquarters in San Francisco with Daniel Putterman, who is the president and CEO. Thanks for having us out today.
And thanks for being with me.
Oh, absolutely. And can you tell me what a Pogoplug does?
Absolutely. So Pogoplug is a personal cloud solution.
Okay.
And really what that means is it's a cloud storage. It's online storage. You can access it, share it from any mobile device, a PC, mobile phone, etc. But this time, that service actually uses storage that is safely stored in your home.
How would the average user use a Pogoplug day to day?
Pogoplug, the service, communicates with a small appliance that is what you purchase and put inside your home.
Okay.
And you actually add as much storage as you want to that box, the device, by plugging in disk drives. Any standard USB disk drive, flash drive of any format or type, you just plug into the back of Pogoplug, and it literally, through your email address, it's accessible and shareable from anywhere on the internet with no fees or limits.
Okay.
Literally, you can store almost any kind of video on a Pogoplug Video, and that can be standard video, it can be high def video, AVC HD video. You just say, hey, I've got this video, I want Anthony to see it. Punch in your email address, you're looking at it.
And you mentioned AVC HD, which is the format that a lot of Sony cameras record in, and you guys just announced a partnership with Sony. Can you tell me a little bit about that and how it's optimized for Sony cameras?
The combination of the Pogoplug Video and the Sony camera means I can continue to record in that great quality using this great device, but then instantly, without worrying about any of the details, I can make it accessible and consumable by anyone from anywhere. We optimized a lot of the features inside of the Pogoplug Video to do a great job with content coming, that high quality content coming from Sony cameras. But then beyond that, it will stream out to, for example, PS3, network Sony TVs, and it will do that both in the home and also out of the home as well.
Well, Daniel, thank you so much for explaining to me a little bit about how the Pogoplug Video works. I'm going to go out into the office now and get a demo of the unit to show our viewers. I'm joined now by Catherine, who is the marketing manager here at Pogoplug. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, thanks.
Awesome. So how do we get started? We shot a video a little bit earlier here in the office.
Yeah.
And how do we remove that from the camera and put it onto the Pogoplug?
Okay, well the first things first, we just need to take the Sony camera and plug it into our computer.
Okay. And we should mention, even though the Pogoplug is sitting next to the computer, the Pogoplug is not connected directly to the computer. It's just on the network.
Doesn't even have to be on the same network, any network. So we're gonna select USB connect.
And pops up right down there at the
The camera
bottom.
should pop right up. Yep. We're gonna go browse our files and look for that video that we shot.
Okay.
And here it is.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So then all we have to do is drag and drop the file. and it copies right over.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's going. Let's log into our Pogoplug account.
Okay. So when that copies over, that's already available on my network. I can already watch it right now.
Yep, you can watch it right now. You can watch it from your phone, from any computer.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So if I have this video on my network now and say my dad's logging in from another state, he just logs into that website.
Yep, and he can see it. Yeah, you can see it from
there it is.
Yep. So here we go.
So when you first upload it, it transcodes it into a format that can be watched on any web browser.
Exactly.
Look at that.
Yeah, here we are.
Very awesome. Super simple. Thanks for showing us, Catherine.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Well, aren't you a man about town?
La-di-da, la-di-da.
First San Francisco to visit Pogoplug, and then I saw you headed to LA for some signal business.
That is correct. I went down there to look at the new Sony concept store they just built, and this one's got an entirely new design and a new look. It's different than any Sony style store you've seen in the past, plus it's got a name change. So seriously, if you like to get your hands on new gadgets, it's an amazing experience to walk into this place. Plus you remember the Ray modeler that we showed in an earlier episode, where I tried to touch it and my hand nearly got cut off. It's the 3D thing, you remember that. They have one in the new Sony store, so it was really awesome to see it again.
Actually, that thing is very impressive in person, so if you're in the LA area, try to check it out. And if you don't live in LA, don't worry, because you'll be seeing a few of these Sony stores popping up in places all across the US this year. So check out the full tour on our video channel on YouTube.
Okay, moving on now to the world of televisions. You might be hearing phrases lately like smart TV, Sony Internet TV, Apple TV, Google TV. So what is the difference between all of these? What does it mean, and which one is right for you? Well, it's an ambitious task, but I'm about to dive into everything you need to know to identify the differences between all these products so you can make an informed decision. Because it's not about buying a smart TV, it's about making a smart buy. Huh? You see what I did there?
I did. I really did.
So the easiest way to start is to ask yourself, what do I want to do with my TV? Do you want to sit back and watch more things beyond just your cable channels? Or are you somebody who's going to lean into your TV and interact with it? You know, almost the same way you would with your smartphone by browsing the net and downloading apps. So let's say you're in the first category, that sit back category. Maybe you stream a lot of movies on Netflix. Maybe you watch a lot of YouTube videos or listen to music from Pandora. If that's you, then you'll want to find a TV that connects to your home internet network and offers entertainment widgets, plus gives you direct access to different web content services. These kind of TVs give you a lot more option of what you can watch. It's like having a whole new cable network you can get to on your television, only it's internet-based. Some stores or brands are calling these smart TVs, but you'll hear a lot of different names too. Until there's some consensus among the brands about naming, just search for TVs with internet connectivity. I've got two examples right here actually. I've got the Sony EX720 and the Samsung D6300. To find the smart TV that's right for you, here's 3 homework tips that I find helpful. So number 1 is, what services do they offer? If you're going to use Netflix on day 1, then make sure the TV has it. And if you're someone who likes to find new things to watch, find a brand that offers lots of options. Sony's, for example, has loads. And if you're not ready to start using this feature, but just want to have the option on your TV, then don't worry about the number of services a brand offers, because the reality is that over the next few years, these TVs could very well end up having many of the same services. So number 2 is, how is the navigation? Is it easy? Can I search through and browse my widgets okay? So on my left here, I've got the Sony interface, which is nice. It's got the dock at the bottom and then a scrolling menu on the right, which I like because it kind of stays out of your way and keeps what you're watching currently in focus. The Samsung is a bit different. It's got all your widgets and options up on one screen for you. Some people may like having everything up there at once. It's just a matter of personal preference. But you know, choose a navigation style that you find right for you. Number 3 is the biggest one, video processing. What's watching internet videos like? If you're getting a TV to access internet entertainment, then it is all about video processing. Because while you may be watching an internet video on your full 1080 HD television, it doesn't change the quality of your internet video. Or does it? Well, Sony's been making TVs like this for a while, and they developed what they call the X-Reality Pro engine. It's a 2-chip digital video processor that's optimized for internet video, including low-resolution content. It actually utilizes a massive database of ideal signal patterns developed by analyzing and indexing an enormous library of film and video. The X-Reality Pro engine compares incoming signals pixel by pixel with ideal scenes to display vivid and detailed images. Additionally, the engine's multi-frame analysis helps create missing resolution, and Sony's super bit mapping technology incorporates 14-bit upscaling, processing, and pixel mapping to smooth gradation and improve the quality of low-tone pictures. Basically, it analyzes lower resolution content and makes it look better on higher resolution screens. Now, if you have a TV that you already love, or you're just not ready to invest in a new TV, you can buy a Blu-ray player or a set-top box with the same capabilities and turn your old set into something that's internet-enabled. Now, you don't get the video processing features, but you can access the same content. We have a Sony 3D Blu-ray disc player right here. This one's got built-in Wi-Fi and lets you stream content for more than 30 internet services, including Netflix, YouTube, Pandora, and Hulu Plus. And this one runs about $180. So there's lots of options out there, and it can get a little overwhelming, but just keep these things in mind. Price is important, but always be sure to invest in a TV brand that's built to last. This is a long-term investment. You're gonna have your TV for a while. Build quality is important, like whether it's glass or plastic. Service records are important, and screen quality is important. It's nice to see what owners have to say on review sites like CNET.com or customer reviews on shopping sites. All right, now we're here with a different set of products for the second category. And currently, Sony is the only brand that offers both the smart TV products that we just talked about and products in this new category where you really interact with your TV. It's almost like you would do with your computer or your mobile phone. You open up a web browser and play with all the apps out there, stuff like that. So this is a very different scenario. And in this case, it's all about the Google TV platform. It leverages their popular Android OS and gives you access to a Chrome browser to cruise the internet, plus access all of those Android market apps you love. And as you can see, when you look at these remotes, you can really tell the difference. These were very obviously built for some serious business right here, okay? And currently, there are only 2 brands that offer this: Sony's Internet TV line and the Logitech Review. And as you can see, we've got all of them here in the studio. Now, Sony offers both TV options that feature Google TV, as well as a Blu-ray player with Google TV built in. In the case of the Blu-ray player, for about $400, you can have all the features you'd want in a smart TV world, plus the Google TV features, along with the Blu-ray player itself, of course. So with these, it's similar to a computer. The key thing to look at is the processing power. Because you're surfing the net and playing with apps, you want ease and you want speed. So make sure you research the processing specs and pick the fastest one. So that about covers it. Hope I helped you figure out this world a little bit. Just remember, whether you decide to get something with Google TV or a smart TV, just be smart about what you're buying.
Well, we are almost done with this episode of Signal by Sony, but first, a reminder that you can watch any of our fine videos at sony.com/signal, where you can also find links to the products that you see on each show, or catch us at youtube.com/signal and leave us your questions or comments. We adore your feedback.
Okay, now as promised, we're going to leave you with a special treat. It's a sneak peek of a brand new 30-second Sony TV commercial. So enjoy, and we'll see you next time.
Black and white, then color, then came HD. Now, there is 3D from Sony. Now, there is television redefined.